Hey guys, 5-star here with the first turn of the new YouTube war, which is called Operation Valkyrie. I am really looking forward to this game because we are 6 players, and that means there will be a lot less stress for me to work on the game and to record the turns. So in the last one, in Operation Varsity, I was playing allies, or all of the allies actually. The game is still ongoing, but because I was using my map on the last weekend during the European, what was it called, the championship, or yeah, European Masters was it. So I thought, okay, when I come back, I'm just setting the board up for Operation Valkyrie, and as Varsity is just about to finish, I will play this game on TTS and record the turn there. And here I can now start with Valkyrie. Actually, I wanted to do a short intro video, but of course time is running and precious, so I didn't have time. But I'm still working on something, so I hope I can add my new intro for this game on the next turn, as I think this is something which should be part of my videos. I really like to doing that, and I also hope that you appreciate this as well, if we put some effort in it in the videos to make them look good. All right, let's start with the Comintern. I had the pleasure of playing the Comintern already on the last weekend, our tournament match, and it was pretty interesting. So I learned a couple things, and one of the moves I would like to do today as well, because I think it is worth the risk, and that means I will start to roll an attack of CCP against the KMT in, what is it, I think Sichuan. So it's a risky move, because there's an infantry and a militia there from KMT, and I can only attack with a cavalry and 2 mountain infantry, but I will do that. So actually this should be mountains here, mountain infantries and 1 cavalry. That will be the first attack of the game in the Pacific Theater. Let me just check the setup, but I'm quite sure we were talking about 2 mountain infantry instead of 2 regular infantry. Maybe you have seen I couldn't finish the setup of the board completely. Lots of neutrals are missing, and also UK is not set up, but I think for the first turn it doesn't really matter. So okay, I just checked it. Yeah, there are mountain infantries here, so both of them, so they get the black chip. And let me roll for these units. 3 dice at a 2 against a 2 and a 4 of the KMT. And we got 0 hits. It might be the end of the attack already. A militia defending at a 2, infantry defending at a 4, and I got lucky. So I tried one more time. And there's 1 hit. Perfect. That's beautiful. So the militia returns fire with its 5, no hit. And I hope that there's no, yes, there's no hit from the KMT, so they go down by 1 militia, and there's 1 infantry left. I try one more time. And there's the hit I need. Beautiful. That was a very good outcome. I hope, yes, no hit for the KMT. So that means I have no casualties in taking Sichuan, which is great. So that also means I can roll the influence roll for the northeastern warlord here in Beijing. I will roll for them, and I will invest 2 IPP for the recruitment roll, so I need a 4 or less to get the warlord there, and I think at a 12 it fires back and goes to the KMT side, and there it is. So I got the Warlord actually, which is great. Let's remove the KMT die. That was a really good start. So I will set up the units there later for the KMT. Oh, let me check, maybe I can do that right away. That also means I have now a recruitment roll at a 4 or less. Let's do it right here. That's a 6, so no hit. And because we are here, I'm already doing the Mongolian recruitment roll, and that's a 6. So both no hits on the recruitment roll. And let me check the units for Hopei and Beijing. And I think in Beijing we were just infantry, but I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, so 3 infantry for CCP in Beijing, and Hopei had 1 militia, single militia. That's not too much, but as I said, it's a good start into the game, and there's a perspective for CCP to survive a couple turns. So let's put a infantry on top here, a militia here, and Beijing is 2, IPP worth it, and Hopei is 1, so I get in total 3 more for the CCP. And you see I haven't changed it from the weekend. Let's put all that down, so there's only the change for KMT. So I go up from 2 to 5. KMT goes, no, KMT is not going down because they're still having all of their original territories, and Sichuan was not worth anything. So that's pretty much it. And let's just put all this stuff here. That's France. France is at 6. Germany is now at 22 already because my good friend Fighting Irish took Austria this turn. We are in turn 1. US is at 6. Japan is 16. What else? We need UK at 11. UK and France went up 1 because of Austria. And I think Italy is missing, and FEC is missing. FEC should be at 5. I think that should be everything. Okay, we don't need to check for the wartime income roll or wartime income bonuses. No tech roll for Russia this turn, so we can go straight to the non-combat movement, because I won't spend the 4 IPP for Russia in this game, so there will be no lend-lease or anything. I will non-combat move these units out of Madrid, all of them. So the fighter goes back, medium bomber goes back. I will evacuate, and I have a recruitment roll of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think. Yeah. So I need a 5 or less for a successful recruitment roll for Spain. And that's free. That's great. I use 2 militias, and 1 goes to Madrid. I have a bit of a force there, and the other 1 goes to Catalonia, and also the heavy cruiser is going in port there. Not the other 2 ships, they stay out of port. Only heavy cruiser is in port now. Okay, that's it about Spain. I will have some non-combat moves here. So I will move both of these ships here, the torpedo boat destroyer and sub. Goes 1, 2, and 3 to P3. Here I'm just doing the usual, move everything into Amur. So there are now 3 infantry, 1 militia. And the infantry is moving forward. The cavalry is moving down 1, 2 to Turkestan. This unit stays. These 2 go down from North Caucasia to Transcaucasia. These ships, They go 1, 2, 3, and 4. The heavy cruiser and the destroyer. Coastal sub stays there in the Black Sea. Seaplane goes up to Leningrad. Karelia goes up to Kola. Northern Russia goes to Karelia. Western Russia goes to Karelia. Instead of the cavalry walks down to Kaluga Oblast and Tupa Lipetsk. The infantry from Moscow is going to Western Russia. Infantry from Gorky is going to Moscow. Saratov is going to Moscow. Stalingrad infantry is going to Kalmetskaya. The Stalingrad motorized goes to Ovelkursk. Fighter from Ovelkursk goes to Leningrad. Same with the transport, the air transport, the fighter, and the tactical. All planes go to Leningrad. The light armor moves from Smolensk to Karelia. Southern Belarusian infantry goes to Smolensk. Smolensk stays here. Western Ukraine goes to Kiev. And southern Ukraine goes to Kiev. The light armor will rail up to... Oh no, it doesn't rail. It just moves 1 and 2 to Ovelkursk. The infantry from Ovelkursk is moving north to Kaluga Oblast. The motorized from central Kazakhstan is going to Ovelkursk. From western Kazakhstan, moving to Kalmetskaya. As I mentioned, Crimea stays here. And I think that's it. So these ships, they don't move. So the rest is just standing there and waiting for a better turn. Nothing else to do. So that's the non-combat movement. I don't spend anything. I save $4 and I get $4, so that's 8 for the next turn. And I hand things over to Japan. Have a nice day, guys. Bye bye.